And now, unconsciously we just get started.
Oh, really? And I didn't expect that we are speaking English.
Why?
我们要讲中文。
No.
So it's whole English?
Bilingual.
Oh, bilingual. Okay.
Trilingual will be fun.
Okay.
Maybe someone can speak Japanese or different language. We can join that. As long as we can communicate with one another. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's get started. Okay, introduce yourself first.
Hello, my name is Susan, and I'm a designer in Kaohsiung.
Okay.
But the main reason I got invited is because my English is not bad.
And your speaking skill is good.
Oh, thank you.
And fluency, right?
Yeah.
So how long have we met?
How long
have we known each other?
3 times.
We just met each other 3 times.
Yeah.
Wow, but what reason I want to invite you to join my podcast recording?
Probably because I'm pretty funny.
Yeah,
humorous person.
Humorous indeed,
yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
And you are kind of easygoing. At least, when we have a socialization with you, you seem pretty easy to talk to with, and it seems you are kind of passionate.
Yeah. I do get that personality.
Yeah, you won't let people isolated. And you would invite them to join your conversation or talking.
Yeah, of course. Like I like to make the whole vibe really go like active.
我想我们从开始就请我们Susan分享一下她到美国的那个交换学生的经验。那里面有好的也有不好的。那好的呢？就是他们很自由开放式的那种互动 Q&A， 然后会聊得很深，不像我们台湾的那种教育，就是几乎是一言堂，学生就坐在教室底下，然后老师就站在讲堂上，然后就老师讲他的，没有一个更深的一个 interaction， 一种互动方式，没办法去激发出学生的那种 like a brainstorming， 脑力激荡去想，去提问，去发问。然后第二点呢，提到第二个不好的就是他觉得那边的学生还是美国学生，
对
，OK， 他们会很 stubborn， 就是很坚持他们的这个想法，然后我就问Susan你那怎么去说服他们？Susan就说啦，就是面带微笑，然后一个很疑惑的表情，然后也没有在跟他们 argue， 跟他们辩论，一直到事实终究是事实嘛，胜于雄辩，一直到他们知道真的 truth 就是不用再争了，他们就可以 convinced， 就相信他们所坚持的是错的。但是我们可以欣赏、可以佩服的，就是说外国的学生、美国他们的学生是可以在这样的一个很互动式的教学学习的模式下，来获得他们要的答案。这是一个很开放式而且很有自由的方式，然后不会是只坚持老师是对的，会让学生他们自己去激发，然后去辩论，然后去得到他们要的 answer。有一些也没有一定的 answer， 但是我相信在他们这种互动方式的学习的情况下，他们会更激荡出自己更具有 critical thinking 那种关键然后的那种学习的思考模式。在第二 part 呢，我们就进入到请Susan帮我们分享他是如何学习英文，然后开始提到是他的偶像 Justin Bieber， 这是他一个学习的动力，然后他就开始收集他所有的这些 album 或是这些访谈的内容去跟他学习，然后他就因为这样子，他引起他更大的动机要把英文学好，甚至是不知不觉的就把英语学好了。对，还有一 part 他刚刚有提到说他的启蒙老师一个美国老师很要求，因为我说那你的发音怎么样呢？我们所以觉得他很归功于他的启蒙老师一个美国老师，会刻意的要求他的发音的，甚至包括 intonation， 甚至是 accent 那个腔都可以去慢慢把它扬腔扬调了，然后让它纠正过来。然后呢，最后一点我们Susan就有分享到，就是自我学习。其实自我学习就像刚刚我们一开始也有说，我们任何一个语言的学习不是只是应付学校的 test examination 考试，而是要使用，然后在你的生活当中你去使用，久了你就熟能生巧。 对，然后他提到 self study self learning， 就是你没有那么多人常常可以跟你练习，这就让史麦想到我以前在大学念书的时候，我逼自己一定要每天跟外国人讲话，即便是台风天下雨天，我还是会打电话跟他们聊，就是用英文聊。这也是我，所以这个是Susan学英文跟史麦学英文的很大的一个共同点。即便史麦到目前为止都还没有出国过，但是我还是有一点点的基本能力去跟English speaker 来做一个基本的沟通，也是因为我就是勤于每天生活当中去使用英文。所以我的 slogan 就是学以致用，大胆使用。对，你要把你所学的拿来使用，然后让它变成你生活的一部分，你自然而然的就 pick up， 就 acquire， 就是自然习得。那即便我们两个也都提到一个很重要的问题，就是很多人都怕犯错，会被人家笑，但事实上未必是有人真的会笑你，都是你自己心里怕人家会笑你，走不出那一步，会焦虑。所以节目最后我 Susan 跟 Smile 要鼓励我们的听众，如果你一直自律要把英文学好，甚至是其他语言，克服你的恐惧害怕犯错这个心态，先把它调整好，我相信接下来你就会越来越棒。What's your first impression on Smile?
Oh, well, be honest, I need to say that. I feel like this guy is Taiwanese, and I don't know why this guy is really want to speak English. Like, he doesn't want to speak Chinese with me at all. So, but I think it's very, very interesting because that's the spirit we need, because we meet at the language exchange, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the spirit that Taiwanese need to be in that event.
Yeah, and that's the reason why, even I never been abroad, but I still can speak English with people, and it's not that really hard for me. Yeah, and just because I dare to challenge myself, even I will make a lot of mistakes, so what? I just work on my courage and to do my best to speak English with people who also can use English to speak with me. As I always say to my students or people, what we learn, we are supposed to use what we learn in class.
Yeah.
Why out of class then you name it, you no longer use it? What a pity, what a shame, right?
Yeah. I do believe learning language is not just for test.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really for travel, for, I don't know, for your future business. It's never for test. So,
yeah. Have you ever have any kind of a setback when you learn English? Challenge. Yeah.
Challenge?
It discourages you. Somebody make fun of you, teasing you, your English.
Well, saying that maybe would be too arrogant, 太骄傲.
No way. We like to.
During my school time, I don't think I never felt any difficulty learning English because I just got into this language a lot. But I need to mention, since my English speaking is pretty well, but when I went to America, I realized there's something else I need to learn more. Is it more about cultural saying? Yeah. So even I speak well, it's still hard to get into their culture because I'm still still don't understand their pop culture or what they are popular
idioms,
right now. Yeah, something like that. So that's a big challenge for me.
All right. Now that you mentioned about the experience living and staying in America, now we would like to invite you to share the great, precious experience while you are staying in.
Over there?
Yeah.
I think because I go there because of I'm doing the exchange student project, and I didn't realize that I would meet a lot of international students there. So it turns out that you not only be as friend with American, you also know people from Europe, from Spain, from Japan, from Korea.
Wow.
Yeah. So I feel like it's really amazing to have those experiences.
Okay, so that's the most, influential impact on you, right?
Yeah.
And what did you get there?
What did I get there? Tons of good part, bad parts. Let me think.
Share the good one first.
Share a good one? Oh, I would say that, to be focused on education, I would say that I really learned how to the American way education. Because they are on class. We all do the lecture things, but the most important part is that we answer to the teacher all the time.
Interaction.
Yeah, the interaction is very important. So we don't need to get strict with the textbooks. Like, teacher will just show up a topic and we will continue to discuss. So, and we would get really deep down into the topic, and it's not really test related. But I do believe that those knowledge really go deep into your brains.
Wow.
Yeah, so I feel like the education there is really, really nice.
Wow. Is there any problem, like when you're talking with people from different countries, other students, definitely they have their own accent.
Yeah.
Is that a problem for you?
It could be. Yeah.
And how can you overcome it?
Just ask. Like,
okay,
just ask them politely, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you say one more time? Yeah, just ask.
Okay, that's good. Or what about your own pronunciation, your accent? Bother other listeners or...
Okay, another arrogant point, to be honest, like my pronunciation has been 称赞，忘记怎么讲。
Praised.
Yeah, it's been praised by American. Like she asked me that if I'm local or not. So I know I'm local, and then I'm not local. And then she said that, oh, then your pronunciation is pretty well.
And how did you make that happen? Your pronunciation.
I would
sounds like
say,
a native speaker.
I would really give this credit to my Korean school teacher when I was young. Because he is American and he's pretty strict to our pronunciation.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the reason.
But I think the other reason is that I like to watch all kinds of YouTube video that speak by native speaker.
Oh.
And I would like try to follow them and repeat.
Mimic.
Imitate.
Right?
Yeah. I would repeat after it.
Wow. So 2 factors. I mean, all to the environment. Learning environment is quite important.
Yeah.
You're like, what's that called? Enlightener, right? Yeah, you're a mentor. The American teacher. And also, you purposely, intentionally to follow or to mimic what native speakers or how native speakers pronounce the words or sentence, the intonation, something like that. So that's the leading you can speak like this. Wow.
Yeah, I just follow like maybe like, okay, so some foreigner they like to say, oh, do you know that? Oh yeah, of course, definitely. So these are all very simple words, but you have to hear them talking and repeat after it, then you will remember it. Yeah.
Okay. That's the good one you share with our audience and listeners. What about the bad one to share with us?
Bad one?
Yeah, you told me, right, experienced in America.
Oh, bad experience in America? Yeah. Okay, I need to say that some American students, they are pretty strict. Like, they will stick to their thoughts, even it's wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, they will always do that.
So what are you going to do when you in this kind of situation?
Just wait until it got wrong, and then they will fix it. Like, they only will think it's wrong when they realize it's wrong. So if you point it out, I don't think they will really follow it. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. But you still want to argue with him or her?
I wouldn't argue. Like, I would give like question face. Like, I would give a question.
You doubt it, right?
Yeah, I doubt it. Is it right? But because I probably hear wrong. But I'm not really confident because I'm also not native speaker. So it could be my problem, but I will doubt it. Polite way. Yeah.
That's good. All right. On top of that, what else?
I do really want to share that how my English suddenly got improved when I was young.
Okay.
Because it's actually gone pretty well when I was in junior high. And the great reason is because I am so into a singer, a really famous artist in that time called Justin Bieber.
Wow. Yeah, indeed, world famous.
Yeah. So I was pretty crazy into him, and then I would just look at the magazine. I would just check out the news. I would see tons of talk show about him.
Wow.
And also about other celebrity as well. Yeah. So I think that's everything started. Like I would look at the song. I would try to know every word that he's saying. Yeah. And I would really recommend that people, if they want to improve their English, actually listen to all kinds of YouTube video. It's very, 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 very important.
Yeah. He says that a lot of times.
Yeah, because people are stick to the textbook, and most Taiwanese students, their listening and speaking is not very well. But actually, that's essential to the language. Yeah. So I would say, like, because some Taiwanese students, they will be afraid if the YouTube video is like they wouldn't understand. But I would really suggest it's really not about understand the whole video.
Yep.
It's actually more about get into the atmosphere, get into the vibe. Yeah. So probably the whole video is like 1 minute. You can only hear like 3 vocabularies. That's enough. Like at least you need to hear a native speaker speak that vocabularies.
It's probably so-called immerse yourself in that environment.
Yeah.
You know, inversion learning. Yeah, 沉浸式学习.
Yes.
So that's so-called.
Yeah.
Environment is quite important because I always say that to my student or parents. You know, encourage them to open their mouth, even look at yourself in the mirror, because people around you speak Mandarin or Taiwanese or even Hakka. Who will speak English to you in your daily life?
Yeah.
That's it. So you're gonna create the environment. I know it's a cliche, it's an old school talking or saying, but do you really do it? Do you really make it happen? That's the point. So the reason why I just listen to your sharing, Susan, you have a very strong motivation.
Yeah, that's true.
Justin Bieber is your idol, and you wanna, learn everything about her. About him. So you got powerful motivation.
I mean, if some student they don't really into any pop star, I also think that if any student are really into video game, you can also look at the 游戏实况.
Right.
Yeah, that is also
live games.
Yeah.
Video game. Well, that's also an option.
That also works too.
That's right. Agree with you. All right. And what else would you like to share with our listeners about English learning?
I would say that probably back to the topic, you repeat after the video. Yeah, because most Taiwanese, they wouldn't dare to, probably they think it's weird, but you have to be confident. And it's okay to be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the mental obstacle, the mental block you need to cross over.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, a lot of students, or a lot of language learners, they just cannot overcome the fear, anxiety. They're so afraid to make mistakes. So they do care about grammar, they do care about pronunciation, they do care about accent, but forget about that. Leave them behind you.
Yeah.
You just open your mouth, just speak it.
And probably people, because we learn English in a pretty, I would say, 就是很完整啊.
Complete.
对, complete
They want
way.
to pursue the perfection.
Yeah.
They want to be perfect.
Yeah, because probably in the beginning of speaking, you wouldn't think of a whole sentence. And I think it's fine. Just say vocabulary. Yeah. So even if you go abroad, even if you speak to a foreigner, you can also use only vocabularies to communicate with them. It's more about you got the dare to do that.
Even just one single word.
Yeah.
One single vocabulary item.
Yeah.
But the one who is conversing with you, they can make a case. Okay, including your body language, sign language.
Yes.
And then I think communication start to work. But the point is, you gotta take the first step. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen, right?
And I really do feel like learning a language, not even English, like every language, self-learning is very important.
Oh, that's the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you probably could get like, I don't know, thousands of knowledge in our class, but you have to do self-learning.
Yeah.
Like I improve my language is actually all based on self-learning.
Okay. How? Would you like to offer some steps or tips?
Of course, you can follow the textbook, you can write your homework, but actually just let English to be in your everyday life. Like you go to school, I saw a microphone. I don't know the English name. I check out. Oh, it's a microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to speak to you in Chinese, but I also think, oh, how can I say that in English? So I check my phone how to say that in English. Yeah, it's more about everyday life.
Wow.
Yeah, you listen to an English song, you get like you heard one vocabulary. Oh, you got one.
You got a point. You gotta make it part of your life. It's everyday learning, right?
Yeah. You can just look at your surrounding. Like you don't know how to say water bottles, and then you just check the vocabulary.
Okay, thank you. 好，在节目的最后，我们Susan有没有要任何话再跟我们的听众观众朋友来分享呢？
那我来分享，就是我在英国的故事好吗？
哇哦！
对，就是讲到说所谓犯错这件事情，就是其实我的高中是念还不错的高中，所以大家的英文的那个考试成绩其实都比我高，但是其实那个时候我们一起去英国游学的时候，我反而是里面最能跟所有外国人讲话的。
哇哦！
对，甚至是还有一点吓到，就是一起去同一个 homestay 的人，就是没有料到说，原来我英文这么的好，因为其实他们都知道我不是什么考试成绩很高的人，对，但是我才是那个真的有把英文用到的，对。甚至是我可以跟就是那边的 home 妈去谈说我们 daily life 要怎么处理啊，就是其实有一次发生一个小状况，就是他们可能有不小心让那个 home 妈不高兴了，对，那我就很坚持说，他们就会一直跟我说他们不会讲英文，我就说你们不用会讲，你们说 sorry 这个字就好。
Wow, that's a good point and very important one.
对，然后但是他们说他们看到老外那个字也讲不出来。
Too shock 你的这个故事的分享让我很 shock。
对，
我相信我们的听众也很 shock。 在一个这么棒的高中，然后英文成绩这么棒，书面成绩啦，但是面对到 real life 真实的生活里面，要你用个一些基本的单词，你都整个人都吓到了。
对啊，
不知道怎么去 answer， 不知道怎么去做一个最基本的 even just apologize 道个歉都吓到讲不出话来。
对，但我觉得这也不能全然怪他们啊，就是因为真的是很庆幸我可能小时候都常在跟老外讲话，所以你就比较不会害怕。所以我也是像刚刚史麦他刚刚讲到说，在大学的时候还是会找外国人聊天
，every single day。
对，我觉得这个也蛮重要的，因为其实有时候你可能英文已经真的很好了，但你都没有跟老外讲过话，你也会害怕。因为你知道对方是绝对不可能跟你讲中文的。
你已经 assume 你已经预设立场说他不会跟我讲中文。
对，但是我觉得大家都会
自己吓自己。
对，大家害怕之余都会忘记，其实我们现在科技很发达，我们有手机，所以其实对，其实手机超好用，你就是跟他说，不好意思，我不知道这个怎么讲，让我用手机查一下。对啊，
用这种方式去解决嘛。
对啊。
所以我们遇到问题，真的不要被自己心里那种恐惧给吓到，然后不敢去面对。你就是冷静下来，然后想怎么去处理。即便现在对不对 AI 那么的发达了，都可以使用到它。哇，我觉得 what a great story， 真的很棒的一个分享。但是我们书人他分享他在英国 study trip 那个游学的经验，跟他高中的几个同学，而且这些同学他的英文在班上是成绩都是在这个书人之上，但是到国外去真的要使用英文的时候，哇，我们书人就变成他们的 savior 救世主，他反而能够很冷静的去面对他的后妈。
传出去会不会被人家嘴？他说：“Susan，你在那边乱讲别人坏话。”
我觉得我相信，对，就是说家猫野猫。能够抓老鼠的猫就是好猫，对，因为在关键时刻能够派上用场，你真的就是解救你们这一团高中生。那确实你发挥了至关重要的那一个 sorry apology。那这个是归功于你说的嘛，你以前的学习环境。所以一样，史麦美语都希望鼓励我的学生要敢去开口，敢去使用，考90分、100分，但是口说遇到老外你就变0分了。
对。
哇，怎么会是这样子？
对。
所以说这个真的是我们要把我们所学，哪怕只是当下1-2个单字，我们书人说的 sorry， 你当下就是说抱歉， 你至少让人家心情就差很多了。难道你连一句抱歉都讲不出来？就一个单词而已，你就可以让整个 vibe 整个气氛都缓和很多，然后就可以再静下来，进一步去做解释，因为在里面当中有造成一些可能是文化的差异，所以导致一些 misunderstanding 误会。对，所以非常感谢我们Susan在节目的最后跟我们分享这个这么棒的真实的故事。所以听众朋友们，真的就是 say it，speak it up，就是去开口说，问题就解决了。甚至你这样的第一步踏出去，后面就跟着上来，你信心就大增了。好，谢谢我们各位听众的收听，我们下次与你空中见。来，我们Susan，我们跟我们听众朋友说再见，拜拜，
拜拜。
好。